Hey everybody, it's Robert Benson. I'm your course librarian for POLS 1030 American Government, and I want to take just a minute and talk about Wikipedia. I have mad love for Wikipedia. I think Wikipedia is a great place to go to get started on getting my head around a topic. So I use Wikipedia a lot. But I want to be sure that as you're getting into Project 2 and you're thinking about the background information for your research, that you're thinking about Wikipedia in the right way. So I would definitely encourage you to look out on Wikipedia if that's what you're used to get some background information and kind of figure out what your topic's about. But the two things I would say about Wikipedia is be sure that you are paying attention to the source notes in Wikipedia. As we look at an article, you'll see all the little footnote numbers here. And as the entry for Wikipedia has been built, the authors and editors of this have done a really good job of footnoting to point us out to the original source of the information that they're using. Not every citation here is equal. Sometimes I think they make some odd choices. So we're always wanting to reach out to the sources that they're using to provide the information to be sure that we've got good trust in it. The other thing I would say about Wikipedia is sometimes I find that the entries are pretty spare. And other times I find that they're very, very, very exhaustive. And so sometimes it can be not enough, and sometimes it can be a little bit too much. And so as I scroll down through this one on the Electoral College of the United States, I see a pretty good organization. So I see stuff around the history and all. You scroll on down and you can kind of see how it works today. You scroll on down and you can kind of get into some of the charts and tables, some really good data, some good information. And again, the thing I love about it is that it's sourced so that I can link out and I can actually look at the original source of the information that's presented. But as you go down through here, just keep in mind that Wikipedia is constructed on the fly by a large group of participants. And so it evolves and changes, kind of to reflect the moment. So Wikipedia is a great place to be to get started, but it's not the place to stop. And so I find that the most useful part of Wikipedia is to kind of go through and read some of the entries and kind of get my head around just a little bit. But at the end here, you'll see the external links, places where you can link out to kind of chase down more information, and then the references down here. Always, always, always chase down the references for the parts of Wikipedia that you're using. You should not be citing Wikipedia as a source in your paper, but Wikipedia might be leading you out to other resources that are helpful to you, and that's totally fine. But always get to the source itself rather than the Wikipedia entry about it. The reason we use Wikipedia a lot is because we have these big topics like Electoral College that are very complex. They have a lot of history. They have a lot of elements that are in the news right now. And so it's a lot to kind of digest. And so, I think that Wikipedia is a really helpful tool for getting my head around it and kind of digesting a little bit. If Wikipedia is not doing it for you, though, the other resources that I would recommend are library encyclopedias. Wikipedia is an encyclopedia that's open, available, free on the web, created by a team of enthusiasts and experts. So it's not bad if it's used well. But more traditional encyclopedias can also be a really productive way to get started. Sometimes more productive because they tend to be a little more focused and they tend to be a little more concise sometimes. So I'm back to the library research guide here, and if you want to find an encyclopedia entry on your topic, Oxford Reference Online is probably the place to go. So I'm going to click on the link for that just to show you. Again, if you're off campus, it's going to require you to log in with your RadarNet username and password. And then from here, I would just use the search and do a search on Electoral College. And as you get into this, you'll see a number of different entries from things like World Encyclopedia, the concise Oxford Dictionary of Politics, the Oxford Companion to United States History. So it's a pretty rich and diverse collection of encyclopedia and dictionary entries. Again, a pretty good place to go to get a high-level overview, to get your head around what the issue and the topic is so that you kind of understand what to search. The way I use these entries is maybe not so much just to put information in my paper, so I may not even be directly citing an entry from an encyclopedia, but I may go through and look for keywords and concepts that I can go in and search. So a good first step for getting your head around a topic and finding keywords and concepts that you can turn around and improve your searching a little bit. Okay, well that's all for now. Just wanted to show you, wanted to talk about Wikipedia for a second and show you Oxford Reference online as a complement to that resource. So, okay, well that's all for now.